What do you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, November 7th. It's a lucky day today. 7/11, or 11/7, I should say. 2017. Headed into work for the day. And I don't know what the deal was yesterday, but Grant was giving me a hell of a time last night. Vicky was giving me a hell of a time last night. And I didn't even do shit. I don't know what's going on. When I got home first, Grant was all sweet. He made me something at his mom's some other day and saved it just so he could give it to me. He even put it in the mailbox. Check yesterday's clips for that. That was pretty sweet of him. That was nice. But I guess maybe he was just really tired from school and all that. Vicky's all stressed out. We're working on setting up like a Friends Thanksgiving event at her place in, I don't know if that's next weekend already or in 2 weekends. Hell, I don't know. But, yeah, she's got her sister and brother-in-law coming, and her twin brother was supposed to come, but now he backed out, so she's not happy about that. BitConnect, it's alive again. I checked this morning, and it looks like my transfer withdrawal. Why can't I say that word right now? Hello. My withdrawal from BitConnect finally went through. It was officially like completely confirmed on the blockchain around probably 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. today. That means it was like almost 12 hours to go through completely. I don't think it was a Bitcoin blockchain congestion issue. I think it was definitely some sort of an issue with BitConnect not releasing the transaction from their system to the blockchain. So it looks like it might have been released somewhere around like 11:30 p.m. last night. My tracer could actually see the transaction. That's what time it listed it as. This morning I did 2 more withdrawals and pulled out all of my crypto from their system, BitConnect system. Those went through instantly. Like, not like my tracer could see that transaction instantly. So not sure what happened, if there was some sort of maintenance they were doing behind the scenes or something. Kind of sucks because I cashed out all my BCC tokens, and you know, it's kind of going back up again and all that shit, but I don't know, that scared the shit out of me. I've never done anything like that, so I think I'd rather hold it locally. I can hold BCC tokens like in my local wallet on my laptop, but I don't know, I just like putting stuff on my tracer now. So yeah, I pulled out almost $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, and that's the last of it. Today's a 0% payout. Won't be getting much of anything today. Yesterday I set up a kind of like a generic automated email template to send out the 4 people that I bought into BitConnect. The last 4 people, because I bought like 5 or 6 people in. So Vicky, Jeremy, Sarah, Arvin, all my three of them are co-workers, and of course Vicky. Gave them each $100, and it's been 10 or 11 days, and they were able to accrue yesterday $10.02 or something. So all of them should be able to finally do a reinvest if they wanted to. So that's pretty cool. I gotta check the stats and stuff. I don't know if any of them did it or not, but then they should, you know, going forward, be earning interest on $110 versus $100. So, you know, they'll be making, you know, that extra interest on more principal loaned out. So yeah, I got really freaked out yesterday because I was literally talking with a different coworker that was talking to me and telling me that BitConnect's a pyramid scheme and all this stuff, and he was very persistent about it and this and that. And then within an hour of me talking to him, my withdraw was locked up and not working. And I'm like, holy shit, dude, like, this is not good. I figured BitConnect was okay, just because, like, 3 or 4 days ago, they wrote an article saying that, you know, they're instilling a bunch of changes to their system. They are going away with Bitcoin Cash. So they, the last hard fork in August, I believe it was, they honored Bitcoin Cash. And they just said something like middle of the month, they're going to completely kill off the Bitcoin Cash wallet from their system. So they said, guys, withdraw your Bitcoin Cash after this date. There won't be any more withdrawals available or offered or whatever. And basically, they're going to kill off that wallet. No harm, no foul. I mean, they honored the shit. You got to think. I was talking to my coworker when he was telling me how much of a pyramid scam it was, and I was like, dude, you know, like, just the fact that they honored Bitcoin Cash is huge. I mean, you got to think, like, let's say they had, you know, $100 million worth of Bitcoin. They could have easily said, well, we're not doing Bitcoin Cash, and they keep and or absorb, you know, 100 million, or, you know, like this, the equivalent worth of Bitcoin Cash, which is, it's like almost like 10 to 1. So we're talking like they could have easily swept under their rug, like, you know, if they had 100 million in Bitcoin, they could have, you know, had essentially like 10 million in Bitcoin Cash. So, but they didn't do that. They gave it back to the users and stuff. So that's a huge sign. You know, if they were greedy and didn't give a fuck, that's how all the other exchanges are. They just absorb it. That's it. See ya. Thanks. And then, you know, like last week or two ago, they had a huge party where they made it rain or something, rain money, and they gave away $5 million worth of cars to their top promoters. And then, you know, they drafted this article a few days ago saying that they're going to go away with Bitcoin Cash. They're going to revamp their affiliate program. So now the top tier, I think the top tier gets 5%. It used to be 7%. And then the second tier makes 3%. And prior, the second tier would make 3%. So the top two tiers would make 10% total. Now the top two tiers make 8% total, which is fine. If they're able to keep their payouts similar and cut that, I'm cool with that. I mean, shit, dude, like, whatever. They got so many people in their system, I'm surprised they even do an affiliate program. But so, you know, that kind of sucks that it cuts down a little bit. So, you know, like all these people that I signed up now, instead of making 10% off of their investments, I'm only making 8. But you know, whatever. It's been a fun ride with this thing. So I'm just literally gonna pull out everything that I make between now and January, and then I'm gonna sit down and see what's left. You know, after I pay some bills, save up. I don't know if I want to do a 20K, guys. This scared the shit out of me yesterday. I was thinking maybe like I'm gonna have 16K available in, or let's say 15. Let's say 15K available in January. I might just do a 10K loan and then just hold on to the other 5 or something. Cause like, I don't know. I really like the idea of going all in, and I keep talking about it and stuff, but man, like, it's such a fragile system. I mean, Bit Petite just went down. I mean, literally all they got to do is pull the plug and everyone is fucked. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars at this point. So, I'm excited though that it's back up and working, and I was at least able to get that $1,000 back off, because that's huge. So I should have cashed out, I don't know, $6-7 grand or something like that. You know, you got to remember that I spent $500 buying people in. I sold $100 worth almost. I paid at least $4 grand towards. No, I paid. Oh, what did I pay? I paid at least $4 grand towards bills already. I got a lot going on, so it's working. It's great, but you know, there's articles that say like everyone's qualifying it by saying like, well, at least I'm getting paid, so I don't care. Well, I mean, that doesn't mean that it's not a Ponzi scheme just because you're getting paid. Like, as long as they keep getting more people coming in, then they'll have money to pay out. So I don't know. If I got enough to do it and I paid off enough of my bills, I might go for a 20K. I don't know. I don't know what to do, unless I might just do like a 10K and then wait like 2 months or something like that, and then do another 10K that will minimize my risk, and then my first 10K will release it 2 months after that second 10K, and kind of like leapfrog it that way. So that way I got a lot more of my capital, or whatever you want to call it, coming back to me. It's not just all sitting on their shit, you know. But I don't know. Yeah, this is just, it's tough. It's tough. So that's kind of where my head's at with this whole thing. I just, like I said, I'm happy it was up and running enough to get my shit off of there. So everything after this is, I want to say pure profit, because I got to look at my numbers, but I think I got, I'll run my numbers and see, because they tell you how much you've made, and I think I've made back what I put in. I haven't gotten out as much as I want, because I still have more bills to pay and all that type of crap, but I've gotten back what I put in. So the thing is, I haven't cashed out everything that I put in, because like I used my $6,000 worth of loans. I used a bunch of those earnings and saved them and made my 10K loan. So those kind of got rolled back in instead of cashed out. So, you know, it is what it is, but I'm staying woke. Yeah, I gotta pull some out probably in the next week or so for what's it called? My tires. You know, my tires are $600-700. That's on credit card. This daycare shit, I don't know what Grant's mom's doing with this stuff. I don't know if she's not gonna pay me back or what, if I'm gonna have to take her to court more times or something. But it's just stupid. Like, pay me my fucking money, dude. Like, she's gonna go on 2 vacations and still owe me $500. Like, what the fuck is that shit, dude? I don't know. I got a lot of stuff going on, though. I got to edit photos for Grace. We got that family session. I got to rebuild my website. Just a lot of stuff going on. I'm just like getting a little overwhelmed at work and stuff. Work has just been so frustrating, and everything's being frustrating right now in my life. People, work, crypto, fuck, all my work. So between my day job, my business, and then my crypto income, everything's just fucking working against me. So we'll get through it. It'll be fine. But you know, we got this daylight saving, so it's nice having some sunlight in the morning, but now it's dark at night, so it's gonna do some goofy things to my brain. But stay tuned for more. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Just getting out of work for the day. It's 5:27 p.m. and it's already this dark out. I don't know if any of this is going to show up on camera, but you should at least be able to hear me. So today was a good day in terms of crypto, just because I was able to pull everything in. So this morning I mentioned it, but BitConnect withdrawals were working again. So I was able to pull the almost $1,000 off of BitConnect into my Tracer. It took a little while, but this afternoon, ETHConnect finally opened up their Bitcoin withdrawal process, and I was able to pull my Bitcoin off of their website. So if you remember, last week I bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin on a credit card, and Nico sent me $150 worth of Bitcoin, and we put it all on the ETHConnect. So that was $1,150 worth of Bitcoin sitting out on their jank ass servers. So was not able to get into their buy-in their ICO, that is. But I was able to get my fucking Bitcoin back off of their site and into my own personal wallet. So I sent Nico back his money. He made, I don't know, $5 or something on it, because Bitcoin has appreciated since we bought it. Actually, I don't think it did for him. I think he said he spent $7,100 was the rate that he bought his at. I bought mine at, I want to say 6,900 or 68, 6,900. And when I cashed it out, well, I didn't cash it out. I still hold it, but it's up about $50-$60 since I bought it. So that's not bad. And that also, you got to think too, there was a couple fees involved there too. There was a fee to remove it from their site. There was a fee to, I sent it to Coinbase, and then there was a fee to send it from Coinbase to my wallet. So I probably lost another $10 in those two fees or whatever. But I'm happy. I'm happy just to get everything kind of into my safe zone, which is my Tracer. I don't even know how much Bitcoin I have now on my Tracer. I think it's about $2,500 worth or so. I do need to pay my bills and all that, so I'm not sure when or how I'm going to make that happen. So I'm finding out with this Tracer, I don't really want to remove funds after I put it on there. It's kind of like a bank, like a savings account, and I think that's a good thing. It's a good thing. So probably what I'll do is I'll just drop it into my safe, and just leave it there, and maybe whenever I get some more funds or whatever, I'll move it to it, stuff like that. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I got a metal punch set, 1/4-inch letters and numbers, and I'm going to use the metal punch and stamp in my recovery passphrase, or not passphrase, but seed for my Tracer into like metal stock or like a long piece of aluminum or something. That's going to allow me to have like another copy. Like, let's say there's a house fire, and yes, my seeds are stored in a fireproof safe, but if something happens to it, it gets water damaged, anything like that, it's going to be useless. And if my Tracer is stored with my fucking other recovery seed, and they both get damaged or destroyed, that's not going to help me. So I'm thinking about stamping out the words and storing that in my storage locker, and that way it's kind of like an offsite disaster recovery plan. So anything happens to my Tracer, or my safe gets stolen or anything like that, I'll have another copy and I can recover it. If someone steals my safe, I'm having other problems, but it's just another option. So and I was thinking about maybe like leaving like 1 or 2 words off of the metal stamping, and doing something like that, something clever, so if someone finds that metal bar, they don't have everything they need to recover it. Or I was thinking about splitting it up, like stamping half the words on one piece and putting it in my storage locker, and half putting it in Vicky's thing, Vicky's garage. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to kind of think about that, but yeah, that's just kind of like where my head's at and stuff. So I'm gonna work on that. Not else much going on, but I'm really excited to get my funds off of their jank ass sites. I mean, like I said, I transferred almost $2,000 worth of crypto, so I was a little stressed out yesterday, to say the least. But yeah, that's it. It's gonna be Mexican night tonight for dinner. We're gonna get some burritos and quesadilla, and that's it. So stay tuned for more. Oh, I forgot to mention too, over my lunch break, I finally got some time, like a few minutes, to fix my website. So I'm still building it out, basically kind of using one of my other websites that I already had as a like template or whatever. But yeah, I'm excited about it. So like, I don't know what it is, but it's like once a year, like hackers or something happens and it just fucks up my site. My site was throwing a 500 internal error or something. So I reloaded WordPress, reloaded my theme, and started to build it out from scratch and all that shit. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but you know, I'm serious about it and stuff. So yeah, so stay tuned for more.